Lele, Garchomp, Spec, Corviknight. Wow, what a squad. If there was ever a game where I could win by setting Trick Room, this is the game. I can also outspeed all those things with Kingdra. So, like, if I were to go Thundy Kingdra, I'm not, like, afraid of Garchomp, as weird as that sounds, because I can just switch in Steela. I think I'm going to go Thundy again. I think Thundy Kingdra's really good. I like Thundy Kingdra a lot, actually. And then you switch in Steela for Chomp. I don't think we want Rilla here. I don't really care about your Psychic Terrain. I think you need a little bit more damage. Or like potential for Trick Room. I think Porygon's probably better here. Ice Beam, so good in this situation. Yeah. Let's go. See if it's like Whims Spec. That'd be weird. They might lead Urshifu. Like it could be like Urshifu Whims or Urshifu Lele. I could see that. I don't think they lead a Corviknight in this situation. The only way they lead Lele is if it's like potentially like. Would they be like Specs Lele? I don't think that like Specs Lele is that value here, especially against Steela. Steela can just max and run it over. Yeah, we'll see. Garchomp's a problem, but like we have the right mons to beat it. Lele's, there's 2 fairs over there, so like we don't just want to throw out Wormwinds all willy-nilly. But we'll see. We'll see. Thank you for the follow. This will be a hard one, but I think we can win. It's also a big battle of like where is the Focus Sash, right? Because like Lele can be Sash, Spec can be Sash, Urshifu can be Sash, Whims can be Sash. Whims is probably eject button if we're going to be realistic here. So we got to like make sure that we're pairing things correctly. Right, so Water Urshifu. Okay. I think we just Eerie Impulse the Ghost Horse, and I think we're actually just going to Airstream the Urshifu. Because if it's Sashed, it's Sashed, and if it's not, well, then we get a +1. And the Eerie Impulse will go off before the... I mean, you could switch out for, like, Lele. What if they're all Sashed? It doesn't work like that. You can only have one. If you want to switch out for Lele, I'll get a +1 speed up this. If he wants to Snarl, that's weird. I'm really surprised they led Urshifu. I mean, I guess not really surprised because, like, I guess I had a Porygon. But, like, maybe they're more... They're probably maxing the Spec. That's what I definitely think. I think they're definitely maxing Spec. And I'm expecting it to be, like, Sash Urshifu, so we'll see how this goes. Well, the thing is, like, Water Urshifu isn't always Sash, though. That's the thing. Like, Water Urshifu, among others, is the one that's not Sash. Sometimes you see that one run a little bit more Bulk because Water is just better defensive typing for mitigating, like, most forms of damage. You switch in on the Incin, block the Flare Blitz, stuff like that. So let's go. Get that big Airstream. And this, what is it? This Eerie Impulse is really going to neuter that horse. So, like, he's not doing nearly as much damage as he thinks he's going to do here. But, like, if he wants to go, like, Phantasm plus, like, Surgeon Strikes, that would do a lot, you know, because it would cut my defense stat. So, like, the Phantasm, you know, it's the extra effect lowering my defense. Yeah, it's the Phantasm. Snuking, oh, he's going into Kingdra, that's not doing anything. Yeah, we take those. I think that's actually Orb on that one. To see if he takes Orb damage, because that's a -2 special attack drop. Yep, there's the Orb. I'm sorry, friend. Surgeon Strike's awesome. I don't think that, like... See, we have a defense drop on the Thundy. That's the problem here. Alright, well... actually, we're probably gonna die. Right? Even with a Citrus here. But if we didn't get that defense drop, we would have probably been fine. Would have probably been okay. Yeah, I think we're still dead. That's nuts! This is like a full wall Thundy. So maybe he's banded too. It's totally possible that he's banded. But we'll see if it's Sashed. We are going for the Airstream, which might make us faster than Spec. I don't know. Awesome. I think that was banded. I'll trade Thundy for Urshifu while giving me a speed boost, wasting one of the max turns, showing their item, and going at -2 special attack. I'll take that. I will actually take that. That's something that I take. And I get a leftovers. I think Steel is a good one here. We can switch in Porygon if we want, because we already have a speed boost. We don't really need a TR, but we can switch in here to stop you know, a bunch of stuff. Oh, or we can just hit that Lele in the mouth. Or we can just pop Lele in the mouth. I wonder if it's specs. I think that has to be specs, Lele. So like, I don't want to eat a specs Moonblast. Whereas I know Steela can Oko it. It could also be Sash Lele. Could totally be Sash, but then if it's not Sash, I'm not as worried about it. If you want to nuke into my Steela with like a specs Thunderbolt, like, that's fine. Physical Steel is fun. What do you use? Max something. Thunderbolt. There's a Thunderbolt. I think it's specs. But we thick. I think it's specs, but we thick. Yo, beast boosted, boys and girls. Last mon on the back is Porygon 2, and they're sitting on spec right now. That's very, very good. And we got a leftovers value. We got leftovers value Kingdra. We taking those. Now let's see it. What's the last mon? I'd like to set the rain here. Whibs? Oh, Corp. Ooh, okay. That actually changes things. I'd love to be able to get Leech Seed off here. I do not think he'll let me. If we can stick the Leech Seed in that slot, that's so much freaking value. I'm going to go for it. You can hit my Steel if you want. Yeah, that's totally fine. I thought about switching the Porygon. I don't think it's worth it. I think that just getting the rain up, sticking this damage on the Porygon's nice. Or start on the Corviknight's nice. I'm at -2 defense on this Kingdra though, so that's kind of scary. And you got a Grenade Boost. Ah, I should have switched. That's actually a mistake. That's a mistake. But I guess we outspeed him now, so we're in a great spot. Because now we're gonna outspeed. And we just do good damage with Corviknight. Like, that's great damage. Is he if he's tailwinding here, this is very bad. Yo, someone getting gifted a sub. That's our first gifted sub in the channel. Oh, a Roost. That's sick. Roost is good here. But it does set the rain for me. So I think we can still KO the Corviknight with a Hydro Pump. We just have to hit Hydro Pump, guys. Can we hit Hydro Pump, chat? Chat, can we hit a Hydro Pump? What do you guys think? Can we hit Hydro Pump? He's probably going to protect next turn. To get those leftovers value. I think I'm going to get a special attack boost. Download proc. Let's see it. Survey says. Download's up. Special attack. We take those. So, what is he? He's up -1 with spec. So I'm not as afraid as I probably should be. 80% of the time, every time, you all go for those. We take those. I could one-shot either of these. But I think that, like... I think there's a higher chance of Corviknight's going to protect because it has lefties. I also don't think he just one-shots my Kingdra with a freaking Corviknight either. I'd hate to get Protect Snarled here. I think that we would lose the game if we get Protect Snarled here. This Kingdra's going to hit. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Kingdra's going to hit busted. Kingdra about to be hitting busted. Let's go. Hydro. Busted. Told you. What'd I tell you? Busted. You dead. You gone. Wasted. Not today. Knew he was going for that Snarl. There's a second Roost. Yeah, he thought I was going to... He was trying to live it, too. Oh, he's going to take neutral damage. He's going to take resisted damage from his Ice Beam. You guys ready to freeze it? You ready to get the big freeze? Porygon. Show him what he's won. The big freeze. Never worked. I think it's fine. All we gotta do is hit one Hydro Pump, and we're gonna get Spot. One Hydro to rule them all. I have faith in you, Kingdra. Just like I had faith last turn. I know that together we can do this. Hydro Pump. Oh, it's only 10% chance for freeze, yes. But I wanted it. Let's do this, Kingdra. Big Hydros. Look, you're on break. Yo, you're going to get to see me hit this massive Hydro Pump right here. You gotta visualize the Hydro Pump in your mind's eye. Just making that connections. We did like 70% before. Hydro! That's what I'm talking about. You gotta go for it. Big damage. You're gone. Busted. Critical hit. Yo, we take those. Give me those wins. Kingdra wins the day. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Put some wins up for that one. It's probably like Goggle Zap. I would not be surprised to see Goggle Zap in this exact situation. It could also be like Goggles Rotom. Like, there's a Goggle somewhere. It could also be a Life Orb Zap. It could also be a Life Orb Garchomp. There's a bunch of cool things that that board can actually do. I think that Kingdra is great here, though. The only one it really struggles with is, like, Feeny. And, like, that's why we pair it with Thundy. That's why we use Thundy here instead of, like, a Torn. Because we want to be able to pin Feenys a little bit better. I don't think we want Rillaboom in this situation. I also don't think we want Glass Chair. I think Porygon's probably a pretty good one. Yeah, Rillaboom only really provides Fake Out for like one turn, and good players will just play around it. Alright, let's go. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what it is. I want to see if it's Life Orb Zap. But I like that team. Rilla, Feeny, Rotom, Heat. I think Rilla Garchomp is a little bit weird because it clashes super hard. You know, Rilla's Grassy Terrain cuts the effectiveness of Garchomp's Earthquake. But, yeah, we'll see. So this was a good Pokemon. Looks cool, too. So this was a decent Urshifu check. It switches in on that thing pretty well. That was great. I want to Eerie Impulse everything. I think we just Eerie Impulse the Zap and Hard Switch and Porygon. I mean, I could also just max, you know? Not Misty Seed Zap. You know what? I'll play it like this for one turn. We'll go for the Rain Dance Hydro to stick the damage on the Zap this first turn. I don't think they can take out my Kingdra in one turn. I'll do this just one turn. Disquake? Yeah, no, it's the other Feeny, right? It's not Misty Terrain, right? It's Discharge. Yeah. I think this is the right play. I could have went for the Eerie Impulse here. I don't think it's as important as sticking the damage, because if I can two-shot the Zapdos, and then I don't need to Eerie Impulse it, you know? Why Eerie Impulse and then still have to take the time to, like... Because if I would have Eerie Impulsed, right, and went for the Hydro, I would still be, like, using 2 to 3 max guys to take it out. But if I set my Rain Dance, it should be a 2-shot. It should be a 2-shot. And then, like, I don't know if Kingdra gets doubled up on by, like, Max Lightning and Moonblast. I don't know if that takes Kingdra out. But, I mean, even if it does, like, at least we're sticking half to the Zapdos, so we can send out something else and maybe be in a good spot. Depends on how bulky he is, really. But this is doing a lot to that Zap. Like, a lot. See, that's what I mean by that. That's exactly that 2-shot range that I need. I would have been using 3 Max Geysers. And I'm still faster than he is right now. Should be. Bulky Kingdra prevails. I wouldn't be surprised if we took out Thundy. Ooh, he might be outspeeding me now. He might be outspeeding me now. That Feeny's faster than that Zapdos. It's probably Scarf, which means he's probably going to be able to stick another Icy Wind. Which means I think the right play might actually just be to Eerie Impulse this Zap this turn, just to make sure we don't die. Pretty sure that Zap's going to outspeed my Kingdra this turn, so I want to Eerie Impulse it. Oh, shit. Fuck. Yeah, we'll see. So it's not Scarf. It's just full speed Feeny. 252 squad Feeny right now. Ugh. Oh, they ignored Kingdra. We take those. We'd be taking those. And because we went for that one turn, because we went for that one play, we're afforded the luxury of Thundy not dying. So we'll KO his Max. And we'll be in a good spot. Yeah, I'm probably just going to go for the Thundy. I'm probably just going to Eerie Impulse that Feeny. Eerie Impulse on that Feeny seems pretty nice. The leftovers value on this Kingdra, though. Value. Max is down. It's good for me. There's the Rilla. Ooh. That's what I didn't want to see was Rilla, I think. Kingdra has Protect. Alright. Have a good stream. Thank you for stopping by. Kindra's gonna get the grassy terrain and leftovers value this turn. I'll take it. That's a good Pokemon to have for the later half of the game, I would say. You could fake out that slot too. Yeah, that's fine. Yep, that totally works for me. Saving the Thundy, saving my Kingdra. It's nice. Look at this value right now. Oh, value. Oh, value. Thick Kingdra coming in hot right now. Sustained Kingdra lefties. It's a thick Kingdra. Why Steel with the Rain? Steel is good with Rain because it doesn't take fire damage. We weathered the storm of that all in play. But we gotta switch the Kingdra out. Switching him on can actually make use of the terrain. Probably gonna need an attack boost, right? Special attack. Wow, that's really weird. Huh. Grassy guy will not do it. You can Muddy Water me. Soak? Bro, no. No. No! Stop it. Stop. You soaked my Steela. What card games do you play? All of them. Every single one. The Soak strats. This guy's on top of it right now. What a wild and crazy guy. I think he's gonna go for the Porygon though. That was sick. That was sick. That's right, you're switching your V. I know you're switching it. That's why it says a free switch into Kingdra. Scizor is back. Take to the skies, physical Steela. Knockoff. Kingdra, you did your job. You did your job. Mission accomplished, Kingdra. No more rain either. Oh, I dislike this. This is just gonna kill my baby boy. They're just gonna murder my boy down here. Trick or treat. It's good. Yeah. Special attack boost. I think you have to recover this turn. I also think if we go after the Rilla, like, Steela is pretty good against the rest of those. He made my Steela a water type. Do I think Steela can Oko Rilla? If I can't, I lose the game. Straight up, the game is now over. So we need a double. We have to. I don't want to. What? What the fuck? That's so not normal. Oh, I could have recovered! And he crit me! Stoke does not stick on switches. No, it doesn't. Yeah, we lost stab. That's why I doubled into it. So it's Protect Rilla, which means I can't beat that Rilla with this Steela. Straight up. That's game. If we would have recovered that, we could have won, I think. I gotta try and switch this out to make him go, like, redo all that soak stuff. Protect Rilla is good. You don't see it all that often. But we would've got the KO there. Let's see what he goes for. If he didn't crit that U-turn on us, we could have actually... Like, I think if we would have recovered there, we would have still probably won the game. Because I don't think his Rilla can break our Porygon. I do not think his Rilla breaks our Porygon. But I mean, we've taken too much damage now, you know? What? Fuck that. Fuck that. That's so dumb. Whatever. Don't even care. That's some bullshit. That's not even good. That's not even a good play. It's fine. He could have Grassed with the Steal a slot and Dazzling Gleamed and probably got the same result, but like whatever. So it's Dazzling Gleam, Icy Wind, Soak. I don't think we saw the last move. It's probably Muddy Water. All right. You know what's always lose? Nah, just beat it. It's just Cold Bolt. What's the item on the Urshifu then? I think the Urshifu Sash. I think it's Urshifu Sash. I agree. I think Goggles is a good assumption. So like, there's two ways to play this. Basically, you can just nuke the Pult, or you can nuke the Colt. And if you nuke the Pult, he just sends the Urshifu, and you're in the same spot, right? So I think the right play is just to nuke the Colt, but we'll see. This is fine. Cinnamon, I don't know about that one, Chief. I'm also not afraid of breaking Swipe. That's like not a thing that bothers me. I wouldn't be surprised if he burned my Thundy. I just will-wisped it. You have Porygon. Okay, I'm gonna Geyser, I don't care. Goodbye. Goodbye, Incineroar. Max Pult, huh? Follow me. I will be able to outspeed your Incin. Or not Incin, I'll be able to out... Actually, if he Fake Outs my Thundy, I don't. I don't think this KO's Kingdra. Even if it's like full attack darts, I don't think it KO's Kingdra. I don't, and I think we're going to be able to get the Rain Up. Well, we're getting the Rain Up regardless, because we are going for a Geyser. If we don't die, we get the Rain Up for next turn. But this means he doesn't have Coal, right? Straight up. There's no Coal. It's probably Urshifu and Rilla? Maybe? Urshifu Rilla? This is a thick Kingdra. Big, thick Kingdra. You can Fake Out me if you want. Yep, that's fine. I wonder if he's nuking the Torn. Or sorry, the Thundy. I wonder if he's nuking Thundy. That'd be funny. Yeah, I don't think this KOs. Yeah, he'd have to be orbed. And I don't think that one's orbed. 24 HP, baby! Kingdra busted! Kingdra busted. Busted Kingdra. That's that thick, that's that good Kingdra set. Yeah. And you're orbed. Bro, get out of here. Get. Go on and get. Yeet. That's right. We'll be taking those. So if he sends out Urshifu, they have priority. But wait, I don't know if we die. If you like those lefties. Value. Now we outspeed Pult. So he has to send out a priority mon. Has to be Rilla. It has to be Rilla. Okay, he does have the Rilla. Okay, cool. Not cool, but not the end of the world. We're also still in a pretty decent spot. Oh fuck, we didn't bring our Rilla! This is the one game where Rilla would have been amazing. We're just switching the Rilla Protect, and we would have set... Ah, that would have been nice. That would have been really, really nice. It's fine switching in here. Actually, do we even want to switch? Let me think about this. Those are ass moves. We don't need to go. Come on the board. Rilla would have been so sick here, because we didn't able to apply Fake Out pressure. Double show for a turn. Taking out that Incin, and when we have like a board of like Steela Ice Horse is actually pretty nice. Probably World Money again, right? Oh, Phantasm on the read. Yo, sick. I can't believe they Phantasm. What if we switch in Porygon? If we switch in Porygon, that'd have been value. Alright. So he's gonna have to spend his last Mons. Last max turn doing this. Look at this health! Value! Value! Look at this health! Ah! I got a defense drop though. Let's see. Is it worth switching Kingdra out? Is it worth switching Kingdra out? I think it is. And then I think Clash Chair is just in a good spot in the last half of this matchup. We have Protect and lefties on this Kingdra. It's super value. Agony Grassy got on this Thundy all day. Yep. Oh, that still sucks. I thought we were gonna live. That sucks. Oh, he crit. Never lucky. Yeah, we're just trying to wait up max turns. That sucks. That sucks. It's bad. I don't like that. I guess we'll just bring out the horse now. It's not the end of the world. Horse now, ask questions later. Alright. Big horse. Bet he wishes he had an Incineroar, didn't he? There's probably an Urshifu back there. Like, I'd be willing to bet anything there's an Urshifu back there. And I think the Pulse probably just went for a Phantom Force. Oh, fuck, man. More Protectorilla. Oh, that's so bad. That's so harmful in my life. There's the Phantom Force. Awesome. That's fine. So we can just play this better then. Is it better to go for the Rilla? Or do exactly what I'm still doing here? So I'm able to KO my Thundy. I think you gotta get that off the board for sure. None of these moves need to really be used. Can't really taunt anything. It's better to just do this. I guess if I were to taunt the Rilla, he wouldn't be able to protect next turn. That's worse than I'll take it. It's better than just dying, right? He's probably hitting the Thundy slot. So big taunt. Citrus is up. Yeah, I don't need it. It's better than just Thunderbolting, I think, because it makes sure we can hit it next turn. This Phantom Force is not going to do as much as he thinks. I don't even know if we can KO that Pult, actually. I don't even know if this is dead. Look how thick we are. Look how thick we are, chat. It's busted. Take that Life Orb damage, please. Icicle Crash! Please go away. I don't know how bulky you are, but please go die. Yes! Awesome. Alright, that's a boost, boys. That's a bit boosted. The rain is now over, which means I can reapply the rain for my Kingdra. He only has like one taunt on Grassy Terrain too, which is actually kind of nice. He's gonna run out of Grassy Terrain. Kingdra's gonna come back out with a vengeance. With a vengeance, Kingdra. Show me Urshifu. Yep, it's the right one. There's their big Urshifu. Last turn Grassy Terrain. I don't think close combat kills Glass Chair, actually. I think Rain Dance is better than Thunderbolt. First time here, welcome. I'm boosting his water attacks, guys. Watch out. We know that's Sash Urshifu too, so I do have to watch out for that. I do have to play around it. There's the Grassy Glide. Not today. CC baby. Look how thick we are. You ever seen someone as thick as this Ice Horse? Holy moly, that's some big thickness. The big thickness. Let's go. Big damage. OMG. We take those. We be taking those. And we got the rain in the back too. That's awesome. Man, this person tried to cheese us so hard. That Life Orb Wormwind Pult. That our Kingdra ate that like a freaking champion, guys. Like a champion. And we got him. We did it. We got him. We saved the Kingdra, right? We take those all the way to the bank. Kingdra busted. Ice Horse busted. Feels amazing. Man, Amoonguss. It's been a little while since we've seen Amoonguss. See, I think it's a really cool team. I like a lot of the stuff that team brings to the table, but there's no fake out, right? So because there's no fake out, I can be super greedy right off the bat. Like, I can be, like, really, really greedy off the first turn of the game. I do bring the steel. I think you bring these, as weird as this sounds. I know there's a lot of fighting mons over there, but I still think you bring the glass chair. Let's try it. I think Rilla could be good here, but, like, man, that Amoonguss is... It'd be hard for Rilla to beat. It'd be hard for the Rilla to beat. Their Thundy's probably Defiant because they have so many physical mons. Like, straight up, this guy would lose the game to, like, Grimmsnarl using Reflect turn 1. It's like, hey, I'm gonna use Reflect. It's like, oh no! All my Pokemon are weak. Let's see. And they don't have any Fake Out users. Like, there's no way for them to play around. I guess they could have, like, Psychic Fangs. But Psychic Fangs isn't necessarily, like, a check to Reflect. Because, like, you can't Psychic Fangs a Grimmsnarl. Right? You could Brick Break a Grimmsnarl. Let's see it. Water Urshifu. Let's see. I think we just KO the Cinderace. Like, straight up. I think we just dumpster it. You gonna max it? The PogChamp play would be to switch out Cinderace for Amoonguss and Wicked Blow my Kingdra. That'd be pretty next level, though, I think. Yeah, he ain't doing that. But this is a good example of, like, there's always, like, a good play, though. Like, there aren't matchups that there's always a loss. Like, they would be Hail Mary and leading that lead and then, like, doing those things. But, he's not even G-Max. There's arguments to be made for not using G-Max. If he's, like, Sash, this is really bad. But I think the Sash on the Urshifu. So and he's also not expecting. Like, that's what the thing about this team. It seems really hard to use this team, and we've been getting pretty unlucky, but, like, this lead is pretty well disguised, actually, because they're forced to respect the Defiant, right? They don't see the Rain Dance potential of Kingdra, just like, they're like, ha, that Kingdra doesn't have a setter, he has to set it himself. I'm gonna outspeed him and be good. But in reality, like, it's Prankster Torn, or sorry, Prankster Thundy, so, like, we're in a great spot. I mean, taking on his max turn one's gonna be really, really nice. But if he, like, Sash Max Flares me, that's gonna be really hard to deal with. So hopefully that doesn't happen, right? I guess he could be vested. I still think he dies if he's vested, though. Awesome. Yeeted. Wasted on Route 1. I don't care about a Wicked Blow into my Kingdra. That's why we got those leftovers. The value leftovers Kingdra. I'll probably just Wicked Blow in the Thundy. And we're Eevee trained to make it so that's a 4-shot after our Citrus Berry. Look at those Eevees. Look at those Eevees. See, he's gonna have to use a second one. Sorry, it's a 3-shot. Sorry, it's three shot. My bad. You can't make it a 4. It's not possible. 3-shot after the Citrus Berry proc. So he's gonna have to use 2 more of those. And this turn we're just gonna double one of these. Actually, I'm probably just gonna. That's probably sashed. I think we'll double into it just to make sure, because like I don't care about the Urshifu. Like I really don't. And he wants to protect here. I'll get an Airstream boost, and then the second Airstream will be able to break. Koba. I could have went Airstream Taunt, I guess. But like that's fine. Koba Moose is still nice. I was playing more around Sash. I should have seen the Sash on the Urshifu. So I should have just taunted there. It's my fault. Yeah, taunt was better. You're right. You're right. 100% right. That was misplay. But this won't KO me. You like that? Doesn't get the KO. We take those. Yeah, we should have taunted this room. It's my fault. We'll taunt it next turn to play around Sucker Punch. And switch Kingdra out. Well, the thing is, like, he could have also, like, so back in my day, chat, people used Mental Herb on the Amoonguss, like good players. Good players used the Mental Herb. In my day. We should be outspeeding the Urshifu as well with our Thundy for next turn. With Thunderbolts, we can Thunderbolt before, because we got one Airstream stick on there. So we'll taunt the Amoonguss this turn. We gotta switch Kingdra out. There's no reason to keep her on the board. Withdraw Amoonguss. Nice play. Playing on the taunt. Lando. Okay. Ooh, that hurts, because like Lando's gonna get like the Intimidate on the Steela. Oh, that really hurts. They can still win with this core. They can still definitely win with this. I have an Ice Force in the back, but that's not that great versus Urshifu. And he's Wicked Blowing again. He might be Bandit. No, he would have actually been doing more damage. He's Sucker Punching. Alright, cool, cool. That's right. Perfect! I actually think this is the right play, because he can only stop one. If he wants to Sucker Punch my Kingdra, I stick a Leech Seed. And if he wants to Wicked Blow my Steela, I stick a Thunderbolt. That's fine. This is Break Sash. That's really what the only reason I'm doing it. We can't protect against it either, so it's like, he's going to be Wicked Blowing the Steela. And probably using Rock Slide. Yep. As long as he doesn't get the flinch, we're in a good spot. Oh no! What? That's gonna lose me the game. That literally just lost me the game. Straight up. I've just lost because of that. Fuck. That just lost me the game. I could have played a lot more defensively, and like I wanted to stick the Leech Seed so I could send out Glass Chair on this side. I would have sent the Kingdra on the other side, Hard Switch in the Glass Chair. I think they're actually gonna double in the Glass Chair. So like I think I'm gonna fodder in switching the Kingdra. Just to legit, and then like I think they're in close combat, so we're gonna try and steal a KO with the Heavy Slam in this slot. So we gotta play like coming from behind. Oh, I think they double into the Ice Horse. Yep. So he's dropping his stats there. King's gonna thick that out. I think Steela can still pick up a KO on the Lando in this situation. So we debated them super hard with that play. And we didn't get flinched. Awesome. It's great. Cool. Back up to neutral. Alright, we got shots. That was a good play. That was a good defensive switch in. No more rain. Oh well. Kingdra has to be asleep this turn. So Kingdra can't even wake up. That doesn't even work like that. I guess I don't need to show leftovers on it. Lander's gonna shake off the taunt. Oh no! Yeah, the Amoonguss is a problem. We have an Ice Horse. We can probably two-shot. Yeah, I'm probably the content creator that created the most Let's Go content. It doesn't matter what move we use. We have to be asleep. So we're just going to let him KO the Kingdra. But I played the most Let's Go content of any other content creator, I would say. Rage Potter. Okay, it's cool to see Rage Potter in that situation. He can totally miss Rock Slide on my Steela or my Kingdra. Like, those can both miss. Two. Yo! Kingdra can wake up next turn. Kingdra's slower than this Lando, but we can wake up. And that's really nice to see. We basically just need to stick another... So we need one of these mons to not die here. Awesome. That's great. So if he kills my Steela, I'm totally fine with this. If he kills Steela, I'm totally fine with it. If he misses too, that's also sick. Yeah, Kingdra just needs to stick around to live long enough to make it so the first Rock Slide deals split damage on both. Spore again? That's why we didn't want to switch, by the way. Yep. Yepers. Alright, so now he's caught in a situation where, like... He's still in a really good spot. You can just Spore my Glass Chair. It's a speed tie, though. They're the same base speed. I think you just gotta do it like this. We're gonna take this slow. He's going for a Spore. It could be turbo. It could totally be turbo. But look how much damage he does. It's like nothing. Because that first one was split damage. There's a Spore. So basically what's going to happen here is he should just be using Rage Powder for the next couple turns. But like, hopefully we can just wake up next turn and just KO his Lando, right? Or if he Rage Powders, we just redirect, KO the Amoonguss, then KO the Lando, right? We have about 3 turns that we can get away with doing this. We'll see. The right play is to Rage Powder, I would say. But he could also be protecting to like fish for what is it? Fish for me attacking it on the wake up, and then you can respore. Sword Stance. Yeah, I'm going after the right target. Is he going for a spore? What is he using? Is he like sludge bombing or giga draining or something? Pollen buff? I don't know. Glacier, wake up! Glacier, Icicle Crash. Let's go. Should have used Rage Powder, buddy. That's what I just said. What did I say? I said use Rage Powder. It's a good move. Maybe you heard of it. Maybe you haven't heard of it. Is he resporing me here? That's nuts. Did he Rage Powder? No, he didn't. You're like, why? We did Speed Tie then. He did Sludge Bomb. All right. Poison me. Poison me. Please poison me. Let's go. Value poison. You can't spore me now. Oh, we'd be taking this all the way to the bank, yo. All the way to the bank. Give me some of that. We already saw Koba. He can try and get like 6 protects. Yeah, he's gonna fish for it. But he can't spore me now. He cannot. And we'll be able to live a crit one, I think. All we gotta do is hit. If we miss one, if we miss a Icicle Crash, we can lose. That's totally possible. So we have to hit. He can't be Yachi. He already used the Koba Berry. I wonder if he goes for the double here. A double and then like a missed Icicle Crash and get it for him. Oh, we got it. We take those. All the way to the bank. That's what I say. We be taking those. No, we don't want to heal the poison. We don't want to heal the poison. We wanted to be poisoned so he couldn't sleep, so he couldn't spore us. We don't want to get spored, so we take those. I think you do this. I'm going to try this. I'm going to try Porygon Glacier. I just think it's the right play. I think Kingdra could also be super good. Like, if we lead... See, but if we were to lead, like, Kingdra and Thundy, and then we were to go, like, Wims, Cindy, they'd still outspeed, right? They'd still be outspeeding. So I think this is a good play. I think Steel, it could be good here, but you know they're going to be going Big Lucky. You know, so Urshifu to just crit us out of existence. So I think, like, just regular Kingdra is good, and regular Wheel is good. Let's go. So let's see if this works. Basically, what I'm hoping for is that we're going to tunnel them super hard into Porygon, and they're just not going to have enough tools to deal with Glastrier. That's the plan. Not going to have the tools to deal with the Ice Horse. And they shouldn't be weeding like Landorus. They shouldn't be. If they can, if they want, but they shouldn't be. There's the Urshifu. So they're going to try and deal with the Porygon. They're going to try to deal with the Porygon. But you know what they say. Porygon! Special attack boosted, boys. You can taunt me if you want. Be a 2-shot. It's going to put the Urshifu within range for a Grassy Glide. So if they do take out the Porygon, we'll be able to take it out. My degeneracy is growing. We're maxing turn 1 Glastrier. Bruh. It can totally be eject button. It's not the end of the world to me if that happens, if they get this out. It is the end of the world. We will lose, but like I think it's going to be fine. There's a taunt. Yeah. Because they got to respect the Trick Room, right? So they're not... Even if they were some sort of like eject button whims... Bro, I could have procced a policy. Are you banded? That would crit. He crit. That moves. That's not Wicked Blow. That's not supposed to crit, okay? Just letting you know that's not supposed to crit. Sash? Cool. That means it might actually be banded Urshifu. Anyways, this is going to die to the hail. That's why we set it. That's why I did it just like this. And he has a stat drop. Bro! Is he barely alive? He's dead though. I got a double KO, so that's value. It's going to cost us our max. But like, I'll take a double KO on your threats, and we still have like good mons in the back. I thought Urshifu just crit every time. I know, right? Imagine if he didn't crit me there, how good of a situation I'd be in. Because like last year, it would still be really, really thick. Yeah, Porygon's still like actually in a good spot because they just taunted. They didn't do anything else to it, and it had special attack proc, so that's not that problematic. You're just gonna have to go into my Glastrier, and that is problematic. I don't like dealing with that. I have Rilla. There's absolutely no reason for me to fodder here. All right. Kingdra can just wall and max flare. Which one? I wonder which one they're maxing. I wonder if we can like two-shot that Regieleki. LC. Switch out the Ice Horse. Oh, show. I think you max Cinderace because I think Regieleki's like. Regieleki's good even if you don't max it. If you max the Lecky, like Cinderace isn't as good of a Maximon. You know, he can miss high jump kicks, he can miss power balls, so you kind of have to max your Cinderace here. Yeah, yeah. Show me that max, which means I'm gonna two-shot you Lecky. I'm gonna double tap it. All right. Thunderbolt. Never lucky. Oof, that's a lot. Steel Spike. All right. Into Kingdra though? Into the Kingdra slot though? I don't know about that one, Chief. Yeah, that's fine. Porygon not dying, surviving, thriving, staying alive. And you might just lose your Lucky if we get our crit. Remember, you crit me on the first turn. If we get a crit, you dead. If we get a crit, you dead. Dunzo, wasted. Show me that damage. Show me that tri-attack. That's a +1 stab damage. Woo-hoo! Didn't even need the crit. Porygon out here with a vengeance right now. Look at this damage. Look at it. It's pretty big. That's some pretty big damage. Wow. Wowie zowie. Alright, so second turn max. Switch in. Fodder, Horse. Protect. Bring back out Porygon. Fodder. Bring out King. Because I want to set my TR. I don't think I'll ever be able to get it up though. I'm fine just throwing these at him. I'll just Hydro. He didn't have 2 Focus Sashes. He just lived at 1. So it wasn't 2 Focus Sashes. Yeah, I thought about Hurricaning here, but this is fine. As long as we hit a Hydro, we're good. I thought about switching to Ice Horse, so it wasn't really worth it. If he wants to ignore our Kingdra, that's fine with me. Hit! That's right. Big damage. He has 1 turn left to max, and we still have Rolla in the back. The lefties, though. The lefties' value. The lefties' difference. Yeah, he didn't have to. Okay, so we've seen Steel Spike Nuck. It's probably better just to use Stomping Tantrum here. No, I'm gonna use the Icicle Crash and just go for another one of these because, like, if he wants to hit, I don't want him to Airstream my Kingdra and get like also I Stomping Tantrum into that slot. That would be really bad. That'd be how we lose, right? So we're gonna keep him honest, and if he wants to go for the Spectre, if he wants to go after the Glass Trayer, he ignore our Kingdra, which he should be doing. He should just be he should just be nucking in this exact situation like this. And what's really good about this for us is he's not getting Steel Spike boost. He should have got a Steel Spike boost there. It would change him into a better type. I think he would just been better off all around the board doing turning into a Steel type. He would have took less damage from a Dragon attack. But like this is fine as long as we Hydro, we're in a great spot. Yeah, we're good. We got it. We got him. We got him with the curtains. And we just come with Rilla and go for the biggest Grassy Guides, and then we win. We're able to take him. Yeah, we had a pretty good lead that time. The ultimate game of where was the Focus Sash. He brought 4 potential Sashmons. That guy probably could not believe how thick our Glass Shear was. If we didn't max, we would have lost on the first turn. Alright, we actually can still... No, we actually can still almost lose if he... Because he's going to be able to Sucker Punch. I mean... No, it's fine. I'll just go for the Fake Out. It's smarter. Goes for Sucker. And he gives Kingdra like another opportunity to attack and hit its move. You have to Protect. It's our highest accuracy move. So if he's Suckering here... Yep. He'd have to have used Protect. We take those with Rilla. Rilla boom busted. Kingdra busted. And we'll take the win.